You take me for joke. Who the fuck y'all thought I was supposed to be? Do no coaching me. I'm uncoachable. I'm unsociable. Fuck y'all clubs. Gobble these nuts. Corrupt. Easy Lohan. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I sell it. And you know what? It's a night stream, right? Asia session. I need to listen to music, right? I gotta be in the vibe. And I'm gonna get even if you're in the way. But if you're in the way, you run for Pete's sake. Who's the best MC? Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all don't get involved. Push a T8. I got love for you all. I'm trying to raise the ball high. Yo, better hard than a skydiver. 5 grams. With his hands fall out the riders. I'm gonna let AUDCHF go. I'm gonna wait till I see more structure on that. Alright. Whoa, I hear my echo. Why is that? Ooh, I found an old ass playlist on my computer here, and I kind of want to play it. It's not that bad of a playlist. I mean, it's everywhere. It's a playlist thing, but I made this in 2012. From SoundCloud. Imagine, I don't even know why I thought about signing into my SoundCloud. But with that being said, like, this playlist is everywhere. From, think about it, from Kendrick to fucking Skrillex. Am I right? TVS Mystery. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even remember half. Like, nah, I know a lot of these songs, but needed this fall. Like, think about it, I got a Montana 300 in here. Haven't heard that guy in years. I have Hobson in this bitch. I have Troy Ave in here. Borges, Cascade, Duke Dumont. I got Lil Yachty's song. Alright. Tee up. I gotta focus up. Alright. So ADC drop. I'm not gonna do anything with this one until we start getting more uptrend structure, right? Obviously, we're in peak low territory. This was a zone that I had before that I wanted it to break once we were at this point, but I'm gonna start deleting a lot of these lines. Right, overall structure, we still have lower lows and lower highs the entire time. Right now we haven't broken below the low of the previous low that was made. So it really just all depends what these next couple days do here, right? If we get a structure, if we get a break of structure above and we start pushing up again, then we'll start looking for these uptrend moves that we were looking at 2 weeks ago. But for now, we're just gonna wait it out. ADJPY, peak high territory. I'm not gonna mess with this, right? Unless I see structure. Right now, there's no daily or 4-hour structure, and that 30-minute structure, which is the day-to-day structure, we already have continuous days of drops. So at this point, again, I want to see a pullback. I want to see the structure kind of reset, and then we start looking for more entries on here to go short. ADNZD, we're at the middle consolidation, looking for level 2 going down. Right now we have no continuations in the daily or the 4-hour. Just a lot of movement, right? Waiting for structure to be made, and we're at the middle consolidation, so I'm gonna wait. All right, I'm gonna let it go for a little bit. ADUSD, this is where we want to be at, right? You know, at one point we could look at this both ways. I've been saying this for the last couple, you know, probably like the last 2 months now. Hold on, I don't know if this music is too loud for stream. Visions of Martin Luther staring at me. If I see it how you see it. Sorry, mama, I go turn the other cheek. They wanna knock me off the edge. And she always told me pray for the weak. Alright, so we could see this in two ways, right? We could see this as the fact that we're still missing another low to be made, and if we zoom out, that's exactly what it looks like, right? It looks like we have to make a new low before we go up, right? But we could also say that this low here is the low for this entire trend. We have push 1, push 2, push 3, right? And then this could be the uptrend, which makes sense because every time price has been down here, price has been pushing up. So this is where trading gets a little bit tricky, right? Because, you know, in hindsight, right, and we could go back to the days that we started trending up, right, which was, you know, fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, right, which these trades were taken 5 weeks ago in May. We were definitely taking these trades going up, where we caught half the move was caught on this, and then we let it go going down. I'm like, all right, if we decide to break below these lows and we break below more than 50%, which is where the weekly low was, then we'll continue to see this going down, which is where this box is at, right? But the fact that we didn't go down there and now we're starting to break these uptrends again, it's making me believe that, okay, we're now starting to go, you know, in the direction that I first thought we were going to, which was the uptrend. Now with that being said, obviously in hindsight, fuck, I forgot what button it was on MT4. In hindsight, you know, it sucks looking at it, right? Because you think, you know, the first instinct like, damn, this was all picture perfect, and it was, right? At one point we had a low, right, with the weak low, and we never broke. It tested it, and then here's where it gave us a change of character, right? We had this push up, which was lower low, lower high, lower low, boom, change of character, giving us a higher high. All we needed to wait for was this higher low here. And how we know it was a higher low was like as soon as it gave us a low, right, it gave us an engulfing green candle, created this wall here. This could have been the entry to continue that trend going up, right? And the same thing here, right? We had the low was didn't break. It gave us an equal low here, double bottom, broke the neckline, retested here to do the same thing the next day, right? And then today, same thing. But again, I wasn't really looking at this to trade, number one, and number two, again, the fact that I see two things happening at once, you know, it gets me. When I have to question a trade, I don't take the trade, right? If I have to question it, like, where are we? What exactly are we doing? You know, I decide to stay out of the trade. But nonetheless, I mean, we're okay, right? Because previously we had 2 weeks of drop, right? It didn't give us a third week. Instead, did it give us a third week with this low? No, it didn't, right? It missed it by literally 1.5 pips, right? So with that being said, I do not want to listen to this. This is not a vibe for me right now. But I do miss listening to this. But I don't know why I listen to this right now. Trying to see if there's anything else from this playlist that I want to listen to before I get out of this page. But there's not really. I'm breaking a sweat. I said it's alright. Damn, I haven't done this in years. Okay, hold on. We're going to open up iTunes now. We're gonna put. No, that's not the guy I want to listen to. If there's anybody I want to give free money to, it'll be this guy. think it'll play through my speakers. My nose itches, man. It's at this time of night that my nose starts itching. My nose itch, my face itch, like the allergies just start kicking in. Money too long, you heard? Alright, so with that being said with AU, I'm just waiting for it, right? If it gives me 2 weeks of rise, I'll take the third week, right? And we'll just follow the trend. USD CAD, we're looking for uptrends, right? We're at the bottom of consolidation again. We were at the low, went to the top. Cool. We never broke above the previous BOS. Created an equal high. We started going down again, right? Now it's a fight between whether we're gonna start breaking these lows again and continue going down the way. I think AUD CHF maybe is like that, or USD CHF. USD CHF. Right, if you notice, USD CHF kind of disrespected the pattern in the daily time frame and just completely went down without giving us a new high. So, is USD CAD doing the same? Is something we have to look out for, right? The fact that USD CHF also has a 30-minute gap going to the top and we still haven't covered that makes me believe that we're still, we still want to be looking for these uptrends before we start looking for downtrends. But anyway, let's go back to what we were at, right? USD CAD, we're at the bottom. Nothing in the daily time frame, right? We already know we're at the bottom of consolidation again. You officially be right, Dick. I need to lower the speaker. Hold on, my bad. It distracts me. I can't work and listen to music at the same time. So then, low of consolidation, we're looking for that safety trade going up still, right? That's ideally what we would want to look for. Right now, the only thing that's messing this up for us right now is, okay, we have 2 weeks of rise. We would be expecting another high to be made, right? Another continuation to be made the same way it gave us in the drops, right? But the fact that we've, you know what, we'll do something. I'm gonna do something here real quick because I didn't do this all day. I should have done this, but I just thought about it. I can funny style like Chris Tucker. Let me look at something real quick. Riding in my whip, my favorite whip legit. Left out. And your chest out. Okay. Okay. So based on ATR, it's kind of already been hit for the week. I mean, not for the week. It should hit, right, based on how many pips to go up. Now the fact that we have 2 days of drop, yeah, we had a gap in the middle of the day, we have a gap in the opening, so this could be reset. It doesn't have to follow this downtrend. I think my only confirmation here for it to continue to go up would be the break of these highs right now, because it's the only previous high we have. Regardless, right, I'm still gonna keep this on because I am still expecting these highs to be made, and the fact that I could see that is because we also have news coming in, right? I thought, I'm not gonna lie, we had this 1 o'clock news today. I really thought that price at 1 o'clock was gonna really push and pretty much cover the imbalance that made today and Friday. It was gonna start that push. Not that I was gonna push all the way up here again for today, but my assumption for today was 1 p.m. was gonna push it a little bit further than what it really did. But it didn't. So there was an entry here that I saw in the 5-minute time frame, right, which was literally just a simple change of character, right? It happened here, lower low, lower high, lower low. I was looking for a candle to close above here, right? This green candle closed above with no bottom wick. All I was waiting for that entry was for this candle to give me the pullback. That's the entry. We would have been in drawdown a few pips, but our stop loss would have never been hit. It was about like a 6 pip stop loss for us to continue to go up, and the entry was valid here too because the next candle, which was this red candle, closed with no top wick. It had no top wick, so we already knew that this candle was going to be the one to focus on covering that, that order block, I guess you could say, but just that wick with no bottom wick, that candle with no bottom wick, to then continue to push up, right? And then if you notice, every candle after this had a bottom wick every single time, so we already knew we weren't really going to get a pullback. So the reason I didn't execute the trade was because that 1 p.m. news didn't really move the market. So I had no reason to really be like, oh, maybe this is going to be a good trade, right? Because all I knew was for sure price had to come back up to cover this gap that made here, right? So I already knew that 25 pips was gonna be the target for this trade, right? Anything else is, you know, it's extra. Now I also already knew that this gap kind of messes up the trend. So, you know, we see a zone consolidation here, which I also see that. So at this point, you know, I would be exiting the trade if I was still in it, and I would wait for a BOS to the top. So now that's what I'm looking for, which is just in the 30-minute, right? I'm looking for a BOS to happen here, which is also in coordinates to where we are in the pattern, right? For the people who know, you know what I'm talking about, right? If we go to the 30-minute, we're looking for a special bounce off the EMA. And you know, if we get this BOS, we start giving us a change of character in the lower time frame, higher highs, higher lows, bounce off the EMAs to continue to go up. So it's, you know, that rules it out pretty much for me. And either way, we go to the 15-minute now, right? And we can start marking our zone of consolidation, which would just be here, right? I would want to put it here. Right, and then at this point I'm looking for two things. I'll either be looking for a type 1 pattern where if price decides to push back down, right, which I don't think that's what's gonna happen, right? If it pushes down, it's gonna give us a double bottom to then continue to go up. Or the other thing I'm looking for is possibly for a type 2 pattern to happen, right, which is just a breakout and then a continuation of that breakout. So right now it's just a waiting game for USD CAD. CAD CHF, we're in peak low territory. Let's see if we have any continuations. We had 2 weeks, gave us a third week, and then today gave us a third day. So, but previously we already had 3 days. So nothing there. CAD GP, we're at the top of literally just peak high territory. Right at one point we were saying that this is going to be the first zone to continue going down, but nothing. It gave us 3 weeks of counter rise, so we already knew, you know, or 3 months, I'm sorry. So this month we already knew price was going to go down or go sideways. For the 4 hours, same thing last week, right? 2 weeks, it was the third week, we already knew what was going to happen. And on the daily, you know, obviously we just have a lot of days of continuation here, so there's nothing for me there right now. For me, right, this trade was missed. This was a missed opportunity because, you know, our real entry should have been somewhere up here, right? If we would have taken an entry somewhere up here, you know, after that move up here, which we had the zone of consolidation, we had the break of the low, could have gotten on the retest to continue going down. So this was a missed opportunity for sure for the last week and a half. Euro AUD, why do I have this on? I don't know. We're looking for another high to be made, so just looking for continuations in the 4 hours and the daily. Why do I have harmonic patterns on this chart? It's gonna be very special. Got a 2-for-1 special like, yup, hey, yup, hey. This is for the freaks only. Shout out Troy Ave, man. This is for the freaks only. Hey, yup, hey. This is for the freaks only. Out. Huh. Okay, so let me look at this one more time. So we're at the top of consolidation on an uptrend, so this is not the best place to look for an entry. Now in the 4 hour, we didn't break these lows yet because it has to be a candle closure. So right now it's still making higher lows, technically speaking. A little bit different than USD CAD for sure, in the sense of where we're at and how this looks. I wouldn't want to the problem is that I still see the imbalance over here. So I definitely think we have to push down before we start going up, and the 800 EMA is here as well, so we know price has to reach that regardless. That's why I like having this on as well. It's a good visual. But I see this first of all, so I'm pretty sure I'm not looking for any entries here until we push down to here. Which again, if you know the pattern, you know what we're looking for. Euro CAD, same situation as USD CAD and Euro AUD, a little bit different. Looks a lot better than the other two, right? Only difference, this already completed the move we're looking for the week. So, still same situation, looking for this to continue going down. At least to here, right? Cover this imbalance that it made today and cover the imbalance that was done on Thursday. Euro CHF, peak low territory, waiting to see if we see any continuations, but for now, what the fuck, this is wrong. Today's what? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday. Why does it look weird on my eyes? Whatever. Looking for continuations, but not going down, going up, because we're in peak low territory. We're at the bottom of consolidation for this one, looking for a continuation. Right now we just have 1 week. If this week finishes at the top with a pullback, next week would be really, really good with this trade. Now the only thing bad about this and looking for this tonight or tomorrow is the fact that market made this crazy imbalance move with that news today. So again, I'm not really expecting a look for an entry here until we cover those imbalances. Until we don't do that, I'm not looking for an entry. This is in peak high territory, so I'm not really looking for any trades, but I'm gonna mark it up anyway. And the move's already been done. This is in the same boat as the other pair. So right now, again, I'm just looking for a continuation, and we did, you know, technically speaking, we did have one today. We're at 1-2. See, this would have been a good one to keep an eye on. I'm not sure why I didn't have this one on. Right, just based on the 30-minute, right? If we zoom out on the daily, this shit looks horrendous, but so that's probably why I didn't have it on. But this could have been a decent trade to get into. Would we have been awake for? Yeah, for the entry, let's see. We would have been up 5 in the morning. We would have seen, so we would have missed the initial entry, or probably we would have been here right on time. Which was, oh yeah, actually no, we would have been right on time. Right, boom, it broke the neckline. This was the candle that confirmed that break. It wasn't the green engulfing. The next candle was a red pullback and then gave us a pullback entry right here. ¿Qué pasó, mam? Yeah. So this one completed the move. This was a really good trade to look for today, to be honest. Looking at structure and how easily it was. And it did exactly what it needed to do. Just make a new high. It made a few more pips from the high. It made 27 pips more, but regardless, this would have been a good one to look for today. Here, what's good, Lorenzo? Euro USD, same situation as the other ones. Right now we're at the top of that zone, so we're just gonna be waiting for these pullbacks to happen, which we should be getting. If you notice, all of these candles that we've been seeing, like especially for Euro USD, right, we start marking them, right? We have a gap. We have a gap here, so we know price is gonna come back down to that, right? And we also know that we have a gap here in the market, and we know price has to come back down to that as well. So until we don't get that pullback down, I'm not looking for an entry on this one. GBP CHF, we're at peak low, so I'm not looking for anything, but we'll mark it up. GJ should be a comfortable one to look for. Let's see. Let's zoom out again. Where are we? Highest point in the market. You know, in the recent years. So are we looking for uptrends or downtrends, right? That's what we're gonna figure out right now. We have a week of drop this week, continued that trend. We finally broke below the lows. Right, finally broke below the lows. So it's safe to say that we're probably gonna start looking for shorts now, long-term shorts now for GJ. So now let's see if we could catch an entry, because that's really why I wanted to take this trade, right? Let's or wanted to look at these pairs. Right, if we go again, GJ, we have, or GBP, right? We have news at 2 a.m. right, which is close to the end of Asia session, starting of London. So I did say I want to start trading Asia session a lot more often. We started doing it yesterday. Yesterday was a really good Asia session stream. Caught a beautiful NZD USD trade. So I wanna keep on with that. I want to see if it's something that I'm gonna continue to do, right? But right now, based on structure, based on how market is looking, you know, I do want to see a pullback. I want to see a very, very steep pullback, based on everything, right? Based on market structure, based on what previous higher highs and higher lows were, what the previous BOSs were. We had this high, right? Let me just do this real quick. We had the break here, this happened, gave us this low happened, it broke here, right, and then gave us the trading zone, which is from this high and the low that we're in right now, right? And based on where we're at and what EMAs and everything we'd want to look for, I'd be expecting a pullback. Literally, I could just move this box over a little bit, hopefully. Right, I'd want to see a pullback somewhere to this zone here in the 30-minute. Right, so with that being said, if we look at what's happening now in the market, right, it's giving us a nice double bottom. Right, if we notice right now, these lows were never broken. It gave us an equal low, and now we have a neckline which is here. Now, am I gonna count these breaks as a real break? I'm personally not. Reason for that is because the break is attached to a gap in the market. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. So the fact that we're connected to that gap, that's the only reason why I wouldn't be looking for an entry. But it looks dope, right? These candles, it covered those bottom wicks. But regardless, I don't want to look for an entry right now. We'll wait until I'm done, and then we'll really dissect it in TradingView. So let me get through the list here, and then go back to TradingView when we have the list for the watch list. GU looking for uptrends, looking for continuations, nothing yet in the daily or the 4-hour, but we do have a lot of continuations in the 30, so I will be expecting a downtrend before looking for an entry. USD CHF, right, this was the comparison I wanted to make with USD CAD and USD CHF, is the fact that at one point we were wanting to see a new high to be made, but we didn't get it, so that could be the situation with USD CAD right now too. But right now there's no continuation in the 4-hour or the daily time frame, but we do have a gap up here. We know price is going to give us a pullback, not only because of this gap that has to be filled, but because obviously the imbalance of how price has been moving in the last couple days. So we would be expecting a pullback. Now the problem is just where we're at. Right? We say the market maker's pattern is in the 4-hour, which would make sense. Right? We zoom out here, makes sense. We have one push, zone of consolidation, two push, zone, third push. Right? So this could be that we're at the low of the zone. We're in peak low, and we can start looking for these pushes back to the top. But right now we have no confirmation, right? Yeah, we have a wall that's being created, but it's not that nice of a wall. Doesn't look that nice, but we'll keep an eye on it because we do have a gap here. So regardless, I'll keep an eye on it. NZD-JPY peak high, so I'm not going to be trading this, but I am going to keep it marked. Right? We got a pullback today. I would love to see that. USD-JPY, same situation as the other pair that had the 3 weeks and the zone, literally the exact same thing. So I'm not going to repeat it. But this was a missed opportunity trade for the week, pretty much. What was this gap at? Think about it. Yep. This was definitely missed, but this was I think I missed the entry of this one because we got in another trade the other. What date was this? Friday. The entry was Friday. We took a trade Friday. I think we did. There was a reason why I missed this. I forgot what it was. But the initial entry was Thursday. Friday gave us a good entry as well, but it's all good. But it did the initial move, right? It went right back down to the price that we had marked, which is 139.449. But we didn't execute this trade. But it did go down, did exactly what, all the markings that we had, everything lined up perfectly to what I wanted to see it happens, right? Which was pretty cool to see happen live. NZD USD was the trade that we caught last night during the Asia session, which was literally just this move up, went down and did the exact same thing. But now I want to see a pullback happen. So again, I won't be trading that. Euro GBP I'm not trading, so I'm not even gonna break that down. Gold, I want to start seeing it go down. Right now there's no continuations. The only continuations we have is a two days of rise, but very big but. We let me see. So the one thing I like about this pair, and there's two things I could see here, is where this pullback would be in comparison to Q Banks' fib, and I'll do that on TradingView. And I think I have it on TradingView already. No, I don't think I should. I do. I think I do. I think I put it this morning. So I'll break that down. TradingView. This looking for it to go down. US oil gave us 2 weeks of rise. This week, third week already gave us a new high. This is where we're gonna start seeing price slow down to then continue to go down. So I'm gonna keep this on. Right, same as pretty much US 30. I want to start seeing this go down, but regardless, it did give us a new high. So this is in the daily it didn't, so that's good. It's trading equal highs. But in the 4-hour it did break above, and the 30-minute did break above. So I would like to see how this plays out. The imbalance was already filled, right? This was a missed opportunity as well today. This would have been a fairly easy trade to get into during the end of NYC. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and price just started consolidating here. Did we get an easy trade? Not really, because we never got a full pullback, but we did get a break. Price started slowing down here. We could have got this entry down here to continue going down. I'll keep this one on. Right, same as S&P and NAS, so I'm not gonna break down each of them. They did the same exact moves. Just looks a little bit different. Right, S&P has this gap down here, so this is one that I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on. Fuck that. That's great. GBP CAD looking for this to go up. We have 2 weeks, third week already given, and the move has been done already as well. So nothing for this. Bitcoin looking for this to go down. Right now we have no continuation in the 4-hour, but we have a continuation here in the 30-minute. I think 1, 2, yep, perfect. I don't want a new low to be made. The only thing is, again, this is already close to 800 EMA, so I'm not expecting price to push down like so much, but it could. So that's good. USD ZAR looking for this to go up. No continuation. We had one 3 weeks already, so this week we already knew that was gonna start going down. Now it's just like, how much is it gonna go down? You know what I mean? That's one thing. Okay. This is one I'm looking at too, because I want to see a new low for the month. And we're getting to that point already. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is the 800 EMA. Again, I say this a lot. But yeah, the 800 EMA is going to be a killer for this trade. That's the only reason why this trade won't play out, is because of the 800 EMA. But I do like the fact that we have an imbalance. So it's the same as gold pretty much. So let me make sure I have the right screens on, because I have a lot of fucking tabs open for no reason. I'm not gonna be able to look at the chat real quick. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm gonna write this down in the trading journal as well. All the pairs that I'm looking for tomorrow. Give me 2 seconds. Realize. You can rely on me though. Powder. Oh, let me change the album. I'm tired. Shit. That mosquito bites fucking everywhere, bro. There's a mosquito in here that's killing me. Word. Gang, gang, and I didn't switch. You said I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. Had to put that shit up on the speaker real quick. Dang, I haven't heard the song in years either. And I didn't switch. You said I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. Alright, so. Ugh. What am I slouching for? 07 13 watch list. My favorite juice. Haterade, what you sipping on? You got no guap. And I didn't switch. You said I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. You said I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. Doing the MC Hammer dance while touching bands. Broke in the hood. Gang, gang, and I didn't switch. Said I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. I had no paper, hater, yeah, you wish. I can see the trap, by the way. I need help helping myself. You go from looking out for a nigga to now you got to look for him. You give a nigga some shit, yo, remember that shit I gave you? Alright, cool. You ready for me to come pick that up? Yeah, baby, come through. I got that, no problem. You get there, nigga, your old type of story. Yeah, you know I had to go here, and then you know I had to pay this, and then yeah, you know I had a little bitch the other night. Man, I'm not friends. There's a few pairs to look out for today, and it's crazy. Like the pairs to look out for today are the big pairs. So that's gonna should be a really good day today. Or trading day. What song is this? Oh man, I'm like, dude, I know this beat. This is a good playlist. ETC USD. My handwriting today is awful, but it's okay. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs to look at, and out of those 9 pairs, 2 of them are like good, like they're not. 3 out of the 9 are Forex currency pairs. The other ones are silver, gold, oil, US30, S&P, and Bitcoin. So Feet up. Feet up. Alright, so USD CAD. Silver, oil, Bitcoin, 30, this, GJ. We didn't say AJ at all. AJ. USD CAD, GJ, we already have that, and USD CHF. 24 9. Alright, so GJ, we'll start with GJ, right? So GJ, what I'm looking for, Euro CAD, let's see. Euro CAD, what are you looking for Euro CAD? Euro CAD looks simple though. A lot of these trades should be simple today. You gotta teach me how to change character. Yo, it's super simple, bro. Literally, look. Let me mute the music so you can hear me like clearly and everything. It's super simple, bro. Like what a change of character is exactly what the name says, right? It's just a change of character. Like when did price stop making the trend that it was following? So in this case, let's do the example of higher highs and higher lows, right? A change of character is the first time price decides to break that trend, right? So this is a change of character right here, right? When did price decide to stop following the trend? So at one point, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. That's a change of character, right? And then everything else after the change of character is a break of structure, right? So the first one is a change of character, but everything else after that is a break of structure. So that's a break of structure, right? For it to retest and give you a continuation, same thing here. Break of structure happened here. For it to come back up, give you a retest and continue going down. Somebody else said it to me in a chat 2 days ago. Yeah, change of characters is pretty much the same thing as a BOS, man. The exact same thing. Same thing as a break of structure. So for example, like in this case for EuroCAD, right? I don't trade. I don't trade counter. So I'm only looking for longs, right? But how you would trade it would just be super simple. It would just be when did price stop? When was the last structure that was made, right? So you have, I'm gonna do it with the highlighter just so you can see it. So we'll start from yesterday, right? I had them yellow boxes marked up. Gotcha. We'll start from yesterday, right? We had zone of consolidation, right? Just a little small zone, right? And then until here, we broke, right? So we made lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, low, right? And it made another zone of consolidation here, right? So then here broke and gave us higher high, higher low, right? I feel like this is very is there a way I could make the highlighter, I guess, thinner? Is that a thing? I feel like this is just too much. Whatever. Regardless, right? Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high to where we're at right now. So where your change of character would just be here. This would be your change of character. So what you would be looking for, if you're looking for this to go short, right? Whatever price ends up doing here, if it just consolidates in the zone, as soon as price breaks below here and there's a candle closure, a 30-minute candle closure, the next thing you'll look for is just that retest to get in here for it to then continue to go down, right? Which is, I'll give you the example of yesterday's Asia session entry that we took during the stream, which was on NZD USD, right? NZD USD, it was the same situation yesterday. You can see it's still, everything is still marked up, right? Even this entry we could have taken it, but again, just I was following my trading rules, and I don't really trade during the news, but I would have been a fucking trillionaire today if I would have taken this trade. But nonetheless, it was the same situation here, right? One point the market is giving you lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then boom, higher low here, right? As soon as we got this higher low and it gave us this small higher high, higher low, that's the first entry, right? And then we had a BOS here, which happens higher high, higher low, which was the second entry for it to continue to go up and hit our TP for the day, right? And then it came right back down to that first BOS, right? And then if we go down to a lower time frame, which is, once you get close to that time during NYC, right, you want to go down to a lower time frame and redefine the entries, right? So you had low, high, equal lows. There was a little zone of consolidation here, and then it broke. I was like, all right, whatever, right? And then here, when it did this little push up, it broke the highs. If you notice, right? Let me start deleting some lines so it could be a little bit more clear, right? This high that was here was broken by the green candle, gave us a pullback, higher low. This is the entry before the news for it to then continue to go up. So that's all that is, literally. That's how simple that is. Right? And if you, what I've been telling you since the start, bro, literally since the first time I saw you trading, yo, you add this, you just add change of character BOSs, not even everything else, not even structure, on the most basic, easy things to look at, since that's what you're already trained to look for. Since you look at, you look at harmonic patterns, you look at the other shit like the bullish flag post and all those other things. If you add change of character to it and break of structures and you redefine those entries, you're gonna have so much more of a success rate, because it's all the same thing, right? Like you could see a bullish flag post here, right? So what happens after a bullish flag post? You're gonna get that consolidation going short, right? Tell me if I'm right or wrong, right? You have a bullish flag post, right, which is what's happening here, for it to then go down, right, to a 38.2 fib level, for it to then go back up, right or wrong. That's what you're looking for. And if you redefine those entry points and you understand change of characters, break of structures, it just makes trading 100% easier than what it is already. You know what I mean? So that's all you'll be looking for, right? In simple terms, all you're looking for is for this low to be broken. That's it. Get that break, retest, continue going down. Alright, so GJ, right? What am I looking for GJ? Would be, we have no bottom wick here, so I wouldn't be looking for an entry up here. Before I start looking for an entry going long, I want price to come back down to here. So GJ is not valid for me for right now. So we'll have to see this at before 2 in the morning and see if we can get a trade before news. Obviously I'm not gonna trade S&P or US30 now either. I'm not trading USD CAD during Asia session either. These are all pretty much USD trades, so I'm not gonna have any trades right now until pretty much tonight, 2 in the morning during that GJ news. Oil could be a one to look for right now for for Asia session a little bit later, like 10 p.m. That's when oil could start moving. Bitcoin is also a really good one to look for when it comes to looking for entries in Asia session. Sometimes it can move. It just all depends. And then silver gold, same thing, could be good for Asia session. Now, what I wanted to see on silver and gold was the daily time frames, BOS. Right, this was the previous BOS we had, gave us this high, gave us this low. We're pulling back to that 78.6. And then we could go back down. So let's see. Alright, and then gold, if you look for the change of character, will be the same thing. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Right, so that change of character, right, should happen here. Hey, this is for the freaks only. This is for the freaks only. Hey, yup, hey, yup. She said that tonight gonna be very special. She said that tonight got a 2-for-1 special like, yup, hey, yup, hey. This is for the freaks only. That thunder that just, man, that was loud as hell. Yeah, so I'm not, the only pair that I'd really be like keeping an eye on is GJ. Obviously an AU now that I have it marked, but Asia session during Asia session, after there was such big news that happened today, it should be very slow, relatively slow. There's really no news like that that's gonna move the market at this time. So getting closer to that 2 a.m. So we could probably start seeing movements start happening at around 11:30, 11:30. We could potentially see price now at 7:30 move a little bit during that Sydney Open. So I'll stream till like 7:45. I'll keep the stream on till 7:45, and then I'm gonna make it right now actually, as a matter of fact. I'll turn the stream back on like 12 a.m. and I'll be live for that GBP news. I'm gonna make that right now actually. So go live. Schedule stream. I'm gonna schedule tonight's stream and tomorrow morning stream already. So 5:53 a.m. Reuse settings July. This is gonna be for July 13th. She said that tonight it's gonna be very special. She said that tonight got a 2-for-1 special like, yup, hey, yup, hey. This is for the freaks only. And then this is gonna turn on at streams at 2, or no, what time is the news at 2? Say 12:30. Give me a little bit of time to wake up. I know I'm gonna be mad tired. I hate waking up at that time, but gotta do it. What the fuck is AM at? I'm getting trolled. Oh, there you go. 12:30 AM. The 13th. Public done. And then I'm also gonna do tomorrow mornings just to get that shit out of the way. Your channel. Create. Go live. Schedule stream 5:53 a.m. Reuse settings. July 13th. NYC session. July 13th at 6 a.m. July 13th, 6 a.m. Done. Public. And we're good. Alright, so we got tomorrow's stream already. Tonight's stream and tomorrow's stream. Got it loaded already. Okay. I'm sorry if you're watching this, alright, bet. Yeah, yo, I'm not gonna lie, some of my, not every night obviously, because there's only so much that you could like repeatedly say. But like for example, yesterday's stream was really good as well. A lot of information. You know what? I will listen to Fab. Well. But yeah, so I'll keep the stream on to like 7:45 ish. Well. You're looking for level 3, so it should be the 50. Okay, cool. Look at this in the 4 hour and look at it in the 30. Alright. So 4 hour. Do I have this marked up in my folders here? I don't think so. Damn. Okay. I'm not passing that. Back to back like Curry 17-18. Like I'm choosing in Toronto. Oh, on the ground when I open the car door. Jesus, dude. Did I hide the folder already? Yo, how many fucking trend lines did I have here? Let me hide this. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, hold on. Gonna move all of it, dude. I don't care if I remove the wrong things. It's a lot of trend lines for no reason. Baby told me to lay back tonight. Put me in a Maybach tonight. Alright, we should be good now. We're chilling. Alright. Just don't want to be confused when I'm looking at my chart. So, close this real quick. So, we have this 4 hour break that gave us this 4 hour low and this 4 hour high. Then this low 4 hour got broken. Then that changed the high to this one. Right, this high was made and this low was made over here. Then again, we had this break here. This break gave us this low, this high, and that low, and then this high broke and then gave us that change of character. This was a change of character going to an uptrend to give us this low and this high. This high broke, which then gave us this low and this high. Alright, so our trading zone is between here and here, which makes a lot of sense. Alright, we have a zone of consolidation. Right, at one point we're still looking for uptrends. So let's look at that downtrends. So looking at the fact that here at the top we've had so many times where price was consolidating, goes down. Go with the love, just like no, go with the cereal. Goes around, comes around. Right, so now that we know where we're at here in the 4 hour, we know we're in this little zone, right? Now I would rather be in the top. Right now we're in the middle of the zone, so we already know that these entries aren't very, they're not gonna be easy. Like I'm Rey Mysterio, go deep. She get wet like Ariel, all about like Siri though. So let me just do this real quick. Up in there we go. And with that is my theory, bro. In the box, Cheerio. Cheerio. So we have this low and this high as our trading zone. This got sketchy because of the 800 EMA. Yeah, I don't really like this at all. And then looking at the internal structure, right? Internal structure looks downtrendish, but then we got to this point here, where, yeah, up here we look downtrending. We look like we're downtrending until we got here. We had this double bottom, so I technically, I'm looking. This is a zone of interest for me here, which again lines up because of the 800 EMA as well. So we supposed to be a team, we are not opponents. 3 things: disrespect, I do not condone it. No, not the donuts. Keep it real, you live an easy life. The keys and ice, like peas and rice. Jesus Christ, I think I take to God. With some half naked broads, like a lake of God. Snake still gon' slither. Cold world, even with a coat, you still gon' shiver. You was a pachanga. Screaming gang gang, I knew you wasn't a banger. Yeah, GJ's like I said, we're looking for price to push down to here to give us this bottom wick on this green candle that never gave us a bottom wick, so there's nothing valid here on GU or GJ until a little bit later. That's the recipe for Yeezy. Recipe for Yeezy. Right. In your comments. Said it will be worth it, not be easy. Shawty go to all, told her take it easy. Shawty go to all, told her take it easy. Told her take it easy. Told her take it easy. Shawty go too hard, told her take it easy. Shawty go too hard, told her take it easy. we got 7:30 movement coming in from Sydney session. I want to keep an eye on what GJ does for that time. I know AU is probably just going to continue to consolidate. It'll probably give us a one accelerated candle push to the top side, probably to just give us a new low, which would be ideal to see. But I don't think we'll do that because that high would also be just the high of the week. So let's see. I got 2 minutes 55 seconds for that candle. Dude, I'm tired. This shit is crazy. Man. You win some, you learn some. There's no losses. Trying to elevate as good as also the downs. Go uppity down. When I'm up and she down, and I just look partly off a couple rebounds. What's up with these clowns? I'm a cup of tea now. YouTube spider, hey. I got comfortable seeing them uncomfortable. I got she not Croatia, you thoughts. What material, whole nature. Shoe fits with that. I'ma leave you weirdos. Wherever you get weird at, huh? Trust me, I know. Alright, 15 seconds, yo. 7:35. I'm out of here. Take a shower and go to bed. Give me that push to the bottom. Make this a lot easier for everybody else. Because if you go to the top right now, I'm not taking the entry, and that's not what I want. Yeah, man. We're not gonna move. No to know better. Rather hold my head high and die than live and duck. Saying life is short. Let's go through every single pair real quick. I just want to keep an eye on to see if there's anything that I could secure the same way I did yesterday. I'm not gonna mess with anything in peak high or peak low though. That's a fact. This is not a good looking one though. See what I mean about AU? It went down with that accelerated push a little bit. Hey about it, but afraid they're gonna tell us. I'm here to beat the odds that was set against me. I wanna be somebody that's never been. No squares in my circle, best shape I ever been. I'm growing up, my daddy planted a seed. My mama wanted me with a plan to succeed. Imagine I would've fucked up that nice mind. Never even think about it. We'll be in the streets thirsty, trying to get a drink about it. Black hoodie, I pull a Guapo out it. Put the iron to your clothes like I'm taking wrinkles out it. Look you in the eyes until you won't even think about it. No, my opportunity could have been stopped at a dime. Even out in the crime, and who am I? Without name dropping it, I'm someone who saw the top and then stopped and just climbed.
Someone who get money without dropping a dime and transform to your leader in my Optimus Prime. So,
but then
we stopping at Prime. Round a chill Patron, top with a lime. Hold 'em up. Look at your niggas and say, there was no way out, but we figured a way. And now we chill, loading up a still. We just wish a nigga would, but we know a nigga will. But for real, good is how you feel. As soon as a nigga good is as soon as a nigga will. And we don't know these niggas nothing. Put that in a nigga will. Yeah.
would you do it for the love? Would you do it for the love? Or would you do it for the love? Hey, would you do it for the love? Would you do it for the love? Or would you do it for the love? Or would you do it for the love? Yeah, everything kind of moved the same way if you guys notice. Like every single pattern, every single pair moved the exact same way. Exact same way. Like there's no difference in any of these pairs at all. Like it should be a really like if nothing moves during Asia session with the GBP news, like in the morning it should be crazy. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Tomorrow might not even be a trading day for me in the morning. Being broken a joke, I'm too comical. Make it first million and don't make it your last. Can't learn shit if you never make it to class. Can't just recycle what should be placed in the trash. And a bit of dash. And a place to crash. Cause you lose one of your songs and there's no replacing that. Call me Poppy, so I'ma keep making that paper. These words can never stop me. 2 lines for you fuck boys, pause that and play me. Shit. Shit. Alright, so look how this is why I turned this on. Look how this equals up to everything. We have a gap here on DXY. Right, I like using DXY and USD ZAR as a correlation difference from, you know, indexes. Usually whenever these go down, indexes go up, so it makes sense with USD ZAR as well. USD ZAR, we're looking for uptrends, you know, and then index is looking for downtrends. So waking up whenever I want money. I chase paper, I hunt money. Make 50 racks at 3 p.m. and call that lunch money. Your boo only got a text back once from me. But I know what the fuck you want from me. Yeah. You ain't got a front from me. I know what you want from me. I know. Questions I come to you with is would you do it for the love? Would you do it for the love? Would you do it for the love? Yeah, would you do it for the love? Alright, yeah, that pretty much sums this shit up for me. Um Again, bro, the only I don't know, bro. TradingView is man weird when it comes to cause 76530. I think my timing on this chart is different. Cause on here in the 30-minute 1-2. It's a little different.
Nothing is happening on the market today. Just gonna wait for a sell. You might be gone before 7. Relax, bro. This is so. That's it. No, no. Wait. Nice. Nice. Did you see that? I'm so rich. He's so confused. Like you. So, nothing is happening on the market today.
Um Damn, bro, why is TradingView? I would love to know that. Is it because of the server maybe? Am I the right time frame? Not definitely am. Cause this has the day starting at 7. That's wrong. That shouldn't be like that. Anyway, we're gonna keep it the way I have it. We're gonna keep it the way MT4 has it. Reason I say that is because let me think. Let me look at this real quick. The only thing I don't like about this is that fucking 800 EMA. But the timing messes us up a little bit. Just when the market open. Why is TradingView like this? Alright, yeah. I'm pretty much gonna end it here. I'll be on again during Asia session for that GVP news at 2. I'll turn the stream on at around 12:30, 12:30. But that's pretty much it. Um, really not gonna force an entry right now. There's no reason to, especially after the day we had today with the news and all that. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see any crazy move happen until around 11, 12 o'clock. So I'll turn the stream back on for that. 3x2. Yo, bro, what's your balance? Nah, I've been watching. What's good, my brother? You know, I don't really share my account balance like that, but we're up there. Shit, what the fuck just happened to my charts? Please tell me it didn't mess up anything that I had on here. Why did my screen just refresh like that? Please make sure I don't have it. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. The only difference now is I have 15. I gotta change it on my OBS, but still got a 15. Working on my 100K. Pretty much it. Got peanut butter but no jelly. Got cereal but no milk. Alright guys, I'll be on again around like 12:30. And I'll be on. I'll have that stream until 2:30ish in the morning, and then we'll wake up again for the New York session. I just want to do the Asia session stream for GBP since there's GBP news at 2. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace out.